The best hit USA.
信じられない、思いがけない、まばゆい、見事いけてる David Lee Roth right here. Best hit USA. I think I bring the sense of humor to Van Halen. The Van Halens have really no sense of humor, and that's what creates a real good balance. They come from a side of town that was only listening to gaijin music. It was heavy rock, etc. I came from the side of town that was all black and Spanish-speaking music. Órale ese! I speak fluent Spanish. I still own a lowrider, and you can see I have to have this jacket backed by 6, but we have a very different kind of taste. And yes, there has to be a sense of humor, but it's the kind of sense of humor that comes like pirates. There's teeth to it. It's not just ha ha ha. There is no laughter in heaven. It's only when you're in hell that things go wrong, things go worse, then you just have to laugh. And that's what we do in Van Halen. It's a combination. We're not the same at all. It's only when you have, boom, the sparks, Inazuma, that everybody goes, whoa. When a band gets along and everybody's happy, what is that, Jimmy Buffett? That's some sort of, oh, wow, that's great. What are we, the Grateful Dead? Do I look like a hippie? Turn up the headband. I can barely hear the incense. Rocky Dara. I think you're absolutely accurate if you think that Van Halen has revisited itself and revised itself. I left the band back when because my bad habits were somewhat less than the brothers' bad habits. There's many bad habits that you can have. And no, I am not guilt-free, Sensei. My bad habits were basically Jack Daniels, and I slept with every pretty girl with 2 legs in her pants for approximately 20 years. The Van Halen's bad habits were a little bit more like a bicycle riding into the sand at a playground, and things were slowing down. I was just lucky that my bad habits were balanced by life in the martial arts and a desire to get on the dance floor. So you got to keep your stuff tight, sexy and tight, and that balanced out my bad habits. When the bad habits finally cleaned themselves up, we all arrived together, and very happily. There is no Van Halen without Roth. You cannot replace me. I am the guy who does the melodies and the lyrics and the vocals. You cannot replace an Eddie Van Halen. There's no second best to that. Usually a message to the viewers is Watashi wa David Lee Roth, whatever. And I have a personal connection with all of you out there. I feel like I know every one of you watching right now. Ochi kara zo itadaki arigatou gozaimasu. Watashi ni de kuru koto ga areba enryo no omou shitsuke kudasai. 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 Shot, 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 shot.
もうこの人は喋り始めると喋りが止まらなくなる、タイプの人です。エネルギーいっぱいのデイブ・リー・ロス、面白いインタビューご覧いただきました。6月21日が東京公演です。